beer. Let's go.
Let's do this. All right. Welcome to yet another interview with Data Day Seattle 2016. With us today, once again, we have the illustrious Dr. Denise Gosnell. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. It's good to see you again. Denise is with PokitDock, and in case you didn't see the last video, I'll put a link to that previous video. You can learn more about PokitDock. But in essence, what we're talking about is data meets healthcare.
Yes. Yeah, we call ourselves the operating system for health. And the way you can quickly digest that is you have your iPhone app developers, your Android app developers, and now we are that platform that lets you develop apps for healthcare. So we've got APIs for eligibility, for claims, for scheduling, for identity management. I mean, any type of transaction that you have in healthcare, we have an API for it, and a couple thousand apps on our platform right now. So
that's cool. Now, PokitDock, is it database agnostic, or is it, because we were talking about graph recently,
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, is it also NoSQL, and or is it strictly graph?
Okay, so now you're getting to the pain point of why Lynn had me come back to Day Seattle. We really had a good time helping kick off Day, the Graph Day in Austin. And we came back this time with some more data, some more information around our graph database. And today we were talking all about really the polyglot solutions that are occurring with having multiple databases, and it really depends on your problem. So for PokitDock, we have our Elasticsearch indices, we have our GraphDB, we have our other relational DBs for certain things. Just like most companies, it really depends on the problem. So it's been a really good conversation around the false dichotomy of graph database or tabular relational database, and really it shouldn't be an or, it's an and. It's
the right tool for the right job.
Exactly.
But and in the same breath, I think that you were running into a situation which I have not really encountered very many people who've had that issue, and that's just incredibly massive graph data sets.
Yes.
And it's causing a little bit of a pain point.
It has been causing a pain point. And this is something I've covered in a lot of my talks, we are very much a heavy write type of house. We've got API calls, tens, hundreds of thousands of calls that we've got to process and persist while they're streaming. So the main, when you think about the infrastructure debate and who's leading that at our house, we really had to implement and dig in and get Kafka implemented across the entire house, so that we have that streaming architecture to really take any data that's coming through our APIs and get it to the right place. So Kafka is now the new toy at PokitDock that we have. And from an analytics and a data science perspective, it works really seamlessly with Spark Streaming for updating any type of deployed online production model and stuff like that. So, and it's not a DB. It's just another tool in the box for event processing in our infrastructure. Okay. So
now, do you have, has PokitDock come up with the solution for handling these yet, or is it all in Kafka? You guys gonna tackle it?
So I mean, you're introducing the false dichotomy by asking if we have a solution for this yet,
all right. I'm busted.
No, it's okay. But essentially, any company that is processing data through APIs, they've got to have that ability to make sure they're handling all their events properly. And that's where Kafka's consumers have been able to give us that ability to digest them and put them in the right place. When you're talking about a database perspective, it depends on what's being served. We've got some data APIs where you can search providers, search cash prices, search insurance prices, and all of that's going to get served up through Elasticsearch, because that's who's winning right now and being able to do search. A lot of the analytics of what I've been doing at these conferences, that's coming from a GraphDB. Or just graph analysis in general. A lot of the metadata, that's any type of BI analysis that anyone does, that's going to be best for a relational store, because like I think someone else mentioned, at 2 a.m. when you have a bug in your MySQL code and you're like, I need to figure this out, someone on Stack Overflow has already solved that problem for you. So there's definitely some benefits to having a polyglot solution inside your infrastructure.
That makes sense, and I appreciate it now that I understand what's going on. And I'm just looking over this here. I wanted to ask, so PokitDock, are we seeing some growth? Are we doing some hiring? What sort of evolutions are we seeing since we talked 6 months ago?
Oh gosh, 6 months ago. well, it's a startup, so a lot has always happened.
Yeah.
We say every day is a Wednesday because you never know what's going to be tomorrow because everything happens so quickly.
Yeah.
6 months ago, we had just closed. We recently closed a Series B, so about a 40 mil round, and we hired. I think we almost doubled or tripled in size. Very painful growth.
Yeah.
I do not recommend people grow that quickly, ever.
Yeah. You were like, buy all the data scientists.
Yes, buy all the data scientists.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so I think when I started at PokitDok, I was in our Charleston office, which is where all of our engineers are, and we have a unique situation with our offices because our business is in the Silicon Valley and San Mateo, and all of our engineering is led out of our Charleston office by Ted Tanner, our CTO. And I started the Charleston office, I think, in August 2014. There's maybe 12 of us.
Yeah.
And now we have moved into this really large building in downtown Charleston, super fancy, super nice, in the scene. And we got about 60 people in that office now.
Wow. Yeah.
So, and our West Coast office has seen similar percentage in growth. So we're about 90 people now.
Okay. Well, and I always like to offer the opportunity for companies to pitch if they're hiring. Right now, are you guys covered, or do we need to send?
Covered. We're currently covered.
Okay.
But I'm sure when I see you again that this might be changing.
Okay. So maybe at Data Day Health or Data Day Austin, one of those two will probably be giving you a URL so you can go and get a piece of the PokitDok because, it's exciting. Series B funding, and then
hopefully by then we're not talking Series B anymore, and it's more like, Series C.
Yeah, well, that's true. That is true. Yeah. So, anything else going on? I mean, you're enjoying the show this year?
I think Lynn mentioned that he was concerned about how the event was going to go down this year, but this has been one of the best conferences I've been at in his series. I've really enjoyed the talks this year.
Yeah.
And it might be, to be honest, I don't know why it is, but the talks this year have been really high quality, and I love the keynote this morning.
Yeah. Charity.
Yes,
Yeah.
Charity. Charity had a really unique twist, like a controversial but yet hilarious way to just address the infrastructure debate. So I thought that was a really great way to set the tone for the conference, and I think that every other talk since then has really embraced her character. And
she's a character.
Yeah.
Brilliant, and also, just naturally hilarious.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
We're really looking forward to Day-to-Day Health. There's some stuff that we'll be able to talk with you guys about there.
Yeah.
Around our blockchain initiative that we launched with Microsoft a few weeks ago.
With Microsoft.
So I know that Ted Tanner's looking forward to coming down to Day-to-Day Health and having the opportunity to talk to you guys about the future of EMRs or the lack of EMRs in healthcare.
Okay, I am very much looking forward to that. And Denise, I just wanted to thank you for taking a break from the social aspect. I know you're in there mixing it up and to come down and talk to us. And I look forward to seeing you at Day-to-Day Health. I think it's January 16 or something like that. Yeah, and
17.
17. Okay, yeah.
2017. We increment the years.
Oh, that's right. you can tell it's like we're at the end of the day here. Yeah, especially for me. This is not even my time zone. What am I doing here? I should be in bed. So well, thanks for talking to us, and we will be talking to you again in the very near future.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Yep.